Hi there. How is everybody doing? Welcome to our workshop. I'm so glad you're here. I know people are probably trickling in a little bit. While we are kind of waiting for people to show up, I would love it if you could put into the chat where you're watching from and what type of photography you specialize in. If it's multiple types of photography, or if you're an artist, what kind of artist you are, what medium you work in. I'd love to know who's here so I can kind of maybe talk to your specific needs and yeah, just kind of get to know who's here. But either way, I'm so glad that you're here with me today. Um, as you can see, this is, whoops, which side? There we go. This is our studio where we make all of our jewelry behind me. So you can kind of see a little peek into our workshop. And over here is our front of house where we sell. We have a little storefront here. So that's a little behind the scenes there. But I'm just going to dive in and get started, but I'd love to hear where you guys are from. Oh, thank you, Megan. Hi, thank you. Happy Thursday to you too. Awesome. All right. So I'm just going to dive right in, and as comments trickle in, I'll try to answer them. And then also, if you guys think of questions during the presentation, go ahead and put them in the chat. I'm going to do a little Q&A at the end. Um, I'm not ignoring you, I promise. If I don't answer your question right away, I'm just going to kind of save questions to the end because you never know, they might get answered as we move along. Yeah, and Ayumi, hi. We have a Aurora photographer from Fairbanks that is super specific. I love that. I think that's like super cool. That's great. But yeah, let's get started and going. So yeah, the name of this workshop is Picture Perfect Profits: Growing Your Photography Business with Foterra Photo Jewelry. And slide over here. Oh, and Tina, you're a cat, dog, pet photographer. That's cool. That's fun. And Maine, capturing Maine's beauty. Ah, Maine is beautiful. I've only been there once, and I was just passing through, and I really want to go back. It's really pretty. We work with a lot of photographers in Maine, or from that area, New England area, and yeah, it's beautiful scenery there. But all right, so moving on. So just to introduce myself, my name is Morgan, and I am the founder of Foterra Jewelry. And I've been working with photographers and artists like you guys to create beautiful photo jewelry that helps grow their businesses. And I'm so excited that you're here in our new workshop, Growing Your Photography Business with Photo Jewelry. So you are in the right place if you are a landscape photographer and you've been in business for a while, but maybe the products you've been designing aren't quite connecting with your customers, or maybe they are. Either way, you're in the right place. Or you might be an artist and you would like to expand your product offerings and you're looking for something truly unique to offer to your customers. Or you're a family pet or portrait photographer who is looking for something to add to your menu of product offerings. Or maybe you're a little bit of all these things. Either way, you're in the right place because in this workshop, we're going to discover why adding a unique item like photo jewelry can grow your photography business. So first, I'm just going to talk about what is print on demand. And some of you may have heard of this term, and some of you this term might be new to you. Um, but we're going to be talking a bit about it. And basically, if you're wondering what in the world is this, don't worry, it's not complicated. So basically, print on demand is when you take one of your images and you have it printed on a product, like print for a wall, a mug, a calendar, or photo jewelry. When you order it from the manufacturer, they begin to work on it, and once it's complete, you can have it shipped to yourself or directly to your customer. And it's most likely that you've done this in your business, and either you've called it print on demand or you might know it under another term. But we're probably going to be talking about this a little later. So I just want you to be familiar with that. So, right. So you're also in the right place if you've created print on demand products for your customers with success or not. If you've been following the advice of most big print on demand companies, which is basically just slap your photo on a product and your customers will totally buy it. It's not great advice, but no wonder you've been struggling. And in this workshop, we're going to debunk this really terrible advice. And I'll also be sharing why it's important to think like a designer when you're creating a new product to sell to your customers or clients. And we'll also discuss how you can easily learn this process. So I'll talk about the importance of choosing the right print on demand partner as well. So just imagine that you've created your first jewelry design and you've created something beautiful and your customers are just as excited about purchasing your jewelry as you are about creating it. And on the day you announce it's live on your website or you bring it to your next in-person market or event, they are ready and waiting to buy. So just think about that. This totally could happen. I've helped tons of photographers do just this. So a little bit about me. I won't go too long. It always drives me nuts when people go like on and on about themselves, but just a really quick backstory. So before we get started, I just want to give you a brief introduction to who I am and how this business got started. So Foterra was created by me and my husband, Josh. And we started our business in Honolulu, Hawaii. We are now located in Portland, Oregon, where I grew up. Uh, and Josh was just a hobbyist photographer. He kind of just did this on the side just for fun. And he was taking these beautiful photos, but he wasn't showing them to anybody. He was like so shy about his photography. And I was creating jewelry that was kind of different, just for fun. Again, I was a hobbyist as well. And I said, why don't you give me your photos? And I kind of want to play with them and see if I can do something with jewelry. And he reluctantly gave them to me. I think I had to like grab his computer and like transfer them onto my computer. And we began playing, and long story short, Foterra Jewelry was born. And we began showcasing our jewelry across Hawaii and the mainland. And as our business grew, we began getting requests for photo jewelry featuring scenery from other locations around the world. And then we started getting approached by painters and photographers and boutiques. And that's when I really started to get overwhelmed. When it came to jewelry design, I was a one woman show and I was designing all of these jewelry designs for the photographers, for the boutiques, for the artists. And it was becoming a very overwhelming process. And it left me with no time to help promote these designs for the photographers to work together on collaborating to even promote for Foterra. And then I had an idea. What if I could give photographers and artists complete creative control of their jewelry creations and I could help guide them through designing? This would free up my time to work with the artists to also help promote their collections and get their designs done faster. And this is when I got to the drawing board and started working on a system that would make it easy for artists to design their own collections with some help from me, freeing up my time to run the day-to-day tasks of running a jewelry business. And thus, our Foterra membership was born. And we'll be talking a little bit about that later. Not right now, but in the meantime, now that you know a little bit about me, we can get started. So just checking to see. And everybody, if you can't hear me or anything going on, just let me know in the chat. All right. So why it's so important to have unique designs and products to offer your customers. So, you might be unsure about creating new products outside of prints for your customers. You might offer things such as cards and calendars, and maybe that's all in your comfort zone. And I understand that fear of change. If you've been selling landscape photography or art to collectors for years, I understand why mixing it up and selling your artwork in a different form, like jewelry, would be a little scary. But the truth is, evolution is important in any business. And I've been in business for almost a decade, and I've experienced this myself. If I hadn't changed my offerings or mixed things up from time to time, I would be out of business. So take it from me, in my decade of working with photographers and artists just like you have if you have customers who love your artwork, they're going to love to see it in a different form. So, for example, Betty, she's one of our photo members. And when she first got started, she was definitely on the fence about photo jewelry. She had been selling her artwork for years to clients and customers. And the only other product she'd ever offered other than prints was a once a year calendar. That's it. That was what she was comfortable with. So when she first started, she ordered a really small amount of jewelry for an in-person event. And once she got her jewelry and shared it with our customers, she immediately emailed me to let me know that she needed more ASAP. And I ended up having to rush an order out to her so she could get it in time. But she was totally kicking herself for placing such a small order. And that summer, she did about $1,500 in jewelry sales. And she probably could have done more if she had ordered a little more. But Betty is one of our reluctant photographers who really killed it with some photo jewelry designs. So, photo jewelry offers a truly unique product that will help you stand out from the competition. You won't be offering the same things that everybody else does, like a calendar or a card. And because of this, you'll keep your customers coming back to shop with you. So now that you understand why offering your customers new and exciting products is important, you need to decide what this new and exciting product will be. And not all print on demand products are the same. So, print on demand companies want you to believe that you can take their products, like I said earlier, and just put it on, put your photo on there, and customers will line up to buy. And this really couldn't be further from the truth. Choosing your products and the companies you work with is a really important decision. And quality matters. And it's important to go with a company that will create high quality, well made products. I've heard a lot of horror stories from artists who've used print on demand companies to create products and had it shipped to a customer only to find out that paint was peeling off or the image was completely faded. And this really leaves the artist, that's you, looking really bad and customers unhappy. So this is why you want to work with a company that truly cares about the finished product and it reflects a positive light on you. The products you choose to offer your customers should elevate your brand and reflect the quality of your artwork. We want you to have a positive experience when you work with us. So our jewelry is made using sterling silver or 14 karat gold filled metals. And our handmade process allows us to inspect each piece for imperfections before it's sent to you or your customers. So, should your customers have any issues with the jewelry, we offer 30-day returns and exchanges, as well as jewelry repair and cleaning services. Your customers are our customers, and we take their satisfaction super seriously. We've had over 300 five-star reviews from our customers, and we plan to keep it that way and only get more. So, how to design photo jewelry so good it practically sells itself. So, looking at our photo jewelry options, again, you might think that designing a winning piece is easy as grabbing any photo from your portfolio and putting it into one of our designs and snap, you have a great piece. However, there's a bit more to it than that. You're not a designer, you're a photographer, but design skills are learnable and it's easier than you might think. So, understanding product design before creating photo jewelry for your customers and clients is like being an architect. Designing a building, just as an architect needs to consider the structure, the aesthetics, and the functionality of a building, you need to understand the design principles such as color theory, composition, uh, and composition to create a visually appealing and marketable photo jewelry. Without this foundation, your designs may lack cohesiveness or fail to resonate with your customers. This is why we teach our members to think like designers. There really, really is a difference between the art of photography and the art of product design. And one of the most common questions I get from photographers when creating their design is, how will I know if my customers will love it? And there is a surprisingly simple answer to that. You just ask. You never know unless you ask. Yes, you need to ask your customers. So I'm not saying you walk up to them and say, hey, would you buy this? That would be really, really weird. Please don't do that. Um, but I can show you two ways that some of our photo members asked their customers if they were interested in what they were making. And this is super simple way of asking will save you so much time and energy down the line, and you might just get some sales out of it. So, example number one is Trevor. He did a lot of in person markets to promote and sell his work. And while talking with customers, he paid close attention to what his customers were drawn to, the type of pieces they were purchasing, colors they were attracted to, things like that. And when he went to design, he pulled the most popular images for his jewelry pieces. So if you mostly sell online, you can do this too by like running a report just to see which is most popular, see what people are buying. But when you know which piece is most popular, you know where to begin your design process. So that was really his way of asking his customers. And then I just want to show you a little snippet of his booth here. You can kind of see the photo jewelry up here. So, and then another one of our photo members, Allie, used social media to get feedback on her designs. So she created a series of this or that posts using screenshots of the mock-ups she was creating. And when it came time to finalize her jewelry, she had gotten so much feedback from her audience about what they liked that it was really easy for her to put together a collection. And then this is really cool. When she added new rings, she used the same method to create a pre-sale list of buyers. She sold 21 pieces, 21 rings, and generated over $1,300 in sales for her business. Both of these methods I mentioned are super simple to implement and don't require huge customer base or following on Instagram or Facebook. They just require consistent communication with your audience. And we do go into detail in the membership on how to create something like this and put together a way to ask your customers. So now that you've seen how this whole system fits together by first offering your customers and clients a unique product like photo jewelry, understanding design and having a partner like me who can guide you through it, and knowing what your customers want, it's easy to create a jewelry collection or jewelry pieces or any other digital print on demand product for that matter that your customers will be excited about. So, over the years, I've been working with photographers and artists to develop a membership that supports their development of photo jewelry products. So, I'm excited to share this with you because it means that photographers and artists like you can grow their business easily and with support. You just saw some great examples of members who had success designing, marketing, and selling their jewelry collections to their customers, and you can too. So, I'd love to tell you about the photo membership. The photo membership was designed specifically for landscape, family, wedding photographers, as well as painters and digital artists. Oh, and pet photographers. Sorry, I forgot that. So, the photo membership, what do you get with it? It's an exclusive membership that gets you 40% off all jewelry every time you shop. It gives you customizable jewelry design templates, training on how to design your jewelry, white glove support, and a hidden archive of your designs on your website for easy reordering. So, the truth is, you could work with any old print on demand company, but I think the reason you're here is because what you're searching for is not just another print on demand product, but a truly unique high end product that will set you apart from the competition. And you're not just looking to be another person using a print on demand platform. Rather an artist partnering with another artist to create something beautiful. And I think you're looking for support and guidance from someone who has experience in product design and can help you with the creations along the way. So if this is you, the photo membership can help. The main benefit when you become a member is your ability to design and purchase custom jewelry at 40% off. But that's one small part of the membership. Here's a quick overview of what you'll get when you join. So, we give you a training on how to think like a designer. The training is basically product design 101. The training is broken down into easy to implement lessons. In the first lesson, you'll learn how to choose the best photos for your product design. And then in lesson two, we'll dive deeper into how to think like a designer, not like a photographer. And there is a difference. We also offer easy drag and drop photo jewelry templates. Once you're ready to design, once you have your photos chosen from the first section, you can choose your templates, upload your chosen images, and create pieces on the website. It's very easy. And this is nice because when you order, you know exactly what your jewelry will look like before you have it in hand. But I think the biggest benefit to working with Foterra is that you have a dedicated partner who's committed to your success. You won't find this with any other print on demand company. And when you add up all the hours you'd spend trying to figure this out alone, not to mention the frustration of not getting where you want to be, well, you deserve to take the easiest and fastest route you can so you can finally grow your photography business. And then we are offering, this is the first time we've done this. If you sign up in the next 48 hours, we'll give you a gift of one free sterling silver jewelry piece as a welcome gift. So this is a $80 to $100 bonus, and we're giving it to you for free because I think this is a really cool bonus, and we've never offered it, but it's only if you sign up in the next 2 days. So this is everything that you get with the membership, and I'm kind of excited. We're adding another, like we have a training on how to ask your customers. that's in the membership right now, but I'm redoing it and I'm hoping to have it out in the next 2 weeks and it's going to be really good. So I wanted to mention that. And then, oh yeah, don't forget the bonus. And then here is how you can sign up today. So you can scan the QR code, and actually, I'm going to drop the link here into the chat. So you can, there you go. So you can click there if you want to sign up or learn more, and or you can follow the URL on your screen. But in the meantime, that was that quick rundown of everything that you get if you become a member. And I do want to answer questions. So if you have any questions, please type them into the chat. I want to be able to answer them. But while I wait for questions to come in, I'm going to do a quick demo of our how we design jewelry. So let me get rid of this really fast. And like I said, the link is in the chat. So if you want to check that out, you can. So let me get a new screen. All right. So this is our website. And where you go to design your custom jewelry, you're just going to go right here. Let me make sure that I am. Yeah, you can see me. Okay, good. All right, so you're just going to go to the custom jewelry and you're going to go to make your own custom jewelry. You can also book a design consultation. And this is a quick blog post, but we go way in depth in the membership on how to choose the best photos. And you're just going to go here. And this is where we have all of our custom jewelry. And when you become a member, these prices change. You get that automatic 40% off. You just have to make sure you're signed in order to design. So here, I'm just going to choose this one here and upload my photo. So I'm just going to choose a file. Actually, this is one of our photographer's photos that we were working on with this today. And so as you can see, you can move and it will change here. You can kind of see as you move it around, you can choose what you like. I'm gonna bring it in just to kind of show you. And so you can choose any area. You can even rotate it sideways. I don't know if I like that, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna scoot it here. Yeah, I like that. All right, and then you click OK. And then you can choose your photo card. And I'm gonna scoot it down just a touch. All right, I like that. And then here are all the quotes. So this one, ooh, good things come in waves. That's a nice one. You may leave paradise. Ooh, life is swell. Okay, that's it. That's what I'm choosing. And then we're gonna add to cart. And it does take a second also because I'm recording. So we'll see. And while that is there, I'm going to see if there's questions. Okay, good. We got some questions. I'll be right with you. And then once it is in the cart, you got this. The recording, whenever I'm doing a live anything, this always takes forever. So it's in the cart. Okay, cool. Looks like I have a few things there. All right. So let's see. I can't remember if I'm signed in. Okay. So I am signed in. So as you can see, the discount is taken here. I'm going to remove that. So the discount is taken here. And oh, I took the wrong thing out of the cart, but you get the idea. And so you get your 40% discount there. All right. So I am going to stop sharing and let's see if we can answer some questions. All right. Let's see. Can people buy jewelry right from your site or do we have to order it ourselves? So, right now, we don't have the ability to, we're not going to sell your designs on the website. We will have a hidden area on the site where you can order your jewelry or you can order it for your customers. So, one thing you could do is you could create a listing on your site or on Etsy or wherever you sell your photography. You could have a listing on your site that has the jewelry. And when they check out, you then place the order with us. So that it's kind of an old school way of drop shipping, but that's our solution for that right now. So we don't sell directly on our site, but we do have some photographers who do sell on our site. Right now, it's invitation only, but we tend to choose our photographers from our membership. So there's that. But right now, we are, you can drop ship that way. So if you wanted to create a listing on your site, you could do that. Hope that answers the question. If you have another follow up, let me know. Um, Yeah. So again, another question. So how do customers order through your own platform exactly? Yeah. So won't be ordering on the Foterra website, but you can order on your website. And most of our photographers, if they're some of them, well, not most of them actually. Some of them do in-person events. So art festivals, things like that. So they'll order photo jewelry for those events, and then customers will purchase that way. All right. What materials of the jewelry is sterling silver? Um, oh, okay. So, and do you put resin on it? Yes. So, everything is sterling silver. We do have some. Plated pieces. We have some, they're called slide bracelets, and those are plated. Those are the only plated items that we have on our site. Oh, and we do have some stainless steel things too, but it all specifies, it'll say in the description what it is. So you'll know exactly what you're ordering before you order it. So don't worry. It's not, we keep it very clear and it's not complicated, I promise. So, but the chain, like for example, this chain is sterling silver. The bezel, the shape is sterling silver. The ear wires are sterling. The shape, all of it is sterling silver, or 14 karat gold filled, one or the other. As for the resin, the image is actually embedded inside of the resin. We have a layering process. I don't know if you can kind of see that, but it makes some of the jewelry translucent. Actually, the majority of the jewelry has this kind of translucent effect with it. There's no backing. So it's kind of a really interesting looking piece because I think most photo jewelry has that backing and it's very like opaque. And this almost looks like stained glass. It has kind of and it's very lightweight. I often forget that I'm wearing my earrings. But we use a three-layer method that takes about 3 days to complete. And this allows that translucency and it also, makes it nice and durable. Yeah, hope that answers your question. Oh, thank you, she said. That's so cool. I appreciate that. All right. So I'm going to just vamp for a few just in case there's more questions coming in. But I hope that answers everything. I truly hope that I see you in the membership. If you have any other questions, we also, you're more than welcome to email me. We also have a Facebook group. I sent an email about that a while ago. If you didn't get it, let me know. I'd be happy to let you into our Facebook group. It's free. It's just, a place where you can ask questions and find out more information about Foterra jewelry. Um, yeah. Oh, sorry. It says, is the $99 a year membership? Yes. So it would be $99 a year. So that equates to about less than $9 a month for the membership. So I think it with all the savings, like 40% off, I think you'd have to sell, I think it's like 2 pieces in order to make back that membership price. So, I mean, and gosh, I hope you sell more than 2. So, I mean, I really think it's a good investment for, yeah, a year of being able to do this. So yeah, and then if you have any questions about getting your uh, jewelry on your site, I can definitely help with that as well. Email me at support@foterrajewelry.com. Actually, you're emailing our wonderful email maven, Jana. She's wonderful. And she can answer a lot of your questions, but if she can't, she'll forward it on to me and let me know. But yeah, that is everything. And I truly hope to see you guys in the membership. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was informative. I hope this is what you were looking for. And any feedback, I would love to hear it. All right. Have an awesome evening. Take care. And again, I hope to see you in the membership. Bye, guys. Bye for now.